Another video, another carrying cat intro. Subscribe for more carrying cat intros. One sec, I'll put him down because he likes laying down a lot more. Look at him. He's pretty chill. Today in the brand new summer update, it is time we rank every single pet. And yeah, as you can see, I'm currently... What in the world is this? This is a huge pink lily. Holy, how do you get that? But anyway, it is time we start talking about the brand new pets, okay? So the first one that we're going to be talking about and last place in 13th place is the crab. Now the crab, in my opinion, is the worst pet, not in this update, but in the entire game. Yeah, and you want to know why? You want to know why it's the worst pet in the entire game? And yeah, this thing's worse than a beginner pet. Like, it's worse than a dog, okay? This thing's worse than a dog. Now, how can it possibly be so bad? Well, if I tap on view right over here, you can look at its stats. And right over here, as you can see, the stats, it is honestly pretty crazy, as you can see. Every 6 minutes, goes to another random player, pinches them for their money, okay? And grants you only 257 to 457 shekels. And guess the rarity of this thing? Well, of course, it's a common. But yeah, there is so much potential for the crab. Like, it could literally be a raccoon. It could be a second raccoon it steals from players. Or what else could it do? Like, it could basically dupe money or something. It could like double the price of a specific plant's money, like how Mr. Krabs does. But oh no, what did they do instead? Oh yeah, pinches a random player for a few hundred shekels and that's it. Completely nothing else. I mean, fine, if you equip like what, 8 of them, then it will be useful. But useful to what extent? Just a few million? It will take ages to get to a few million. So my point here is the crab honestly is just the worst pet in the game. It's worst executed kind of pet, okay? I think it deserves a rework at least. But anyways, guys, it is time we move on to the next pet. And now there is one common pattern that we'll be repeating here. It is failed executions. Good idea, but terrible execution, which is a very good example for the next one, which is the ostrich. Now, as you can see, the ostrich is right over here. This is how the ostrich looks like. And let's take a look at the stats of the ostrich. As you can see right over here, pets hatched from eggs have a bonus 1 to 4 age to their age value. Now, what does this mean? I have no idea. Does this mean that the age multiplies? Probably not. I think what it really means is like pets that are hatched from eggs are born with like age 4 or something. So is it that useful? No, because that's it. That's it. Come on, it could be like 1 to 50 or something. Then that would actually be reasonably OP. But oh well, another good idea that's failed to execute it properly. Which is now we move on to the next one, which is another good example. The seal. So here is the seal. We're just gonna put it down and then let's just view the stats. This is in 11th place, by the way, guys. As you can see, selling pets have a 2.28% chance to get the pet back as its egg equivalent. Now that's another cool idea in theory. Okay, guys, this is in theory a cool idea because this literally means you can dupe a raccoon and get a night egg back. But who's gonna sell a raccoon? Nobody's gonna do this. So in my opinion, it's just a terrible idea. I mean, there is potential, but I don't see that idea being executed properly once again. So devs, what are you doing? Come on, man. These ideas are good, but at the same time, you did not put them out properly, which is another good example, the seagull. Yeah, that's another one, I think. Okay, this is probably another one. And yeah, there we go. This is another very good one. Oh my gosh. Shoveling plants have a 3.4% chance to drop the equivalent seed. And as an important highlight, does not work on fruits. Okay, now tell me who's gonna delete a candy blossom tree just to get back that seed? Nobody. That's right. Who's gonna do it? You know what? Okay, you know what? I should have put the seagull in a worse position because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick, okay? Let me tell you something real quick. So you know what a reclaimer is? That's right. This is exactly what the reclaimer does. It reclaims the plant in the form of a seed. 1 second. Let me just grow this real quick so I can show you what it. Oh, my bad. Oops. Why is this a normal carrot? Yeah. Okay. What the reclaimer basically does is it reclaims the plant as a seed. So yeah. What's the point of this What's the point of this pet? I have no idea. The pet's basically useless. And I have no idea why it's in 10th place, but let's just say it's in a terrible category. But anyways, next pet, the peacock. Now, this one's one of the better ones, thankfully. It's not a bad one, but honestly, in my opinion, I think this idea could be executed better as well, because every 10 minutes, it fans its feathers, and all active pets within 15 studs, that's right, 15 studs is a very small distance, will advance cooldown for the abilities by 60 seconds. Once again, this could have been executed better, but oh no, they decided to like make the ability kind of trash for a legendary, by the way, for a legendary peacock. But anyways, next one. So far, I'm on a hating streak for the update, bro. And trust me, this is not intentional. You guys actually see my point of view, right? But anyway, this one is actually a good pet. This one's actually a good pet, like, because in my opinion, this is an idea executed properly, because every 4 minutes, it stands on a leg for 15 seconds. And all plants and fruits within 13 studs will grow 15 times faster. Now, I guess this is executed properly, but the idea is kind of trash. Because let's be real, who's gonna stay for 1 hour for a plant to grow? Come on. You could literally just grow offline. I mean, okay, what the heck? So you just pinch somebody and earn money. Bro, 441 shekels is nothing compared to my $16 trillion. But anyway, next pet, which is the capybara. So let's place this down. Let's take a look at your ability, okay? All pets within 15 studs, once again, 15 studs, they really like using this number, won't lose hunger and will gain XP every second. So, I mean, I guess this is something good, but there are better pets than this. Like, there are owls that are better than this, but my opinion, I think the capybara is underrated. But anyways, of course, guys, let's move on to the next pet. The capybara is at 7th place, by the way. In my opinion, it's not that bad, but it's not that great either. But we're getting there. We're getting to the better pets eventually, which is the sea turtle. Now, let's take a look at the sea turtle's stats. There we go. And as you can see right over here, every 10 minutes, it shares its wisdom with a random pet. Basically, it starts yapping to a random pet, like how I'm yapping to you guys right now, granting 1,000 bonus XP every 11 minutes. Now, that is just broken, okay, guys? I don't know about you, but this is broken. And every 2 minutes, it basically makes a fruit wet. Like, it has a 10% chance to make a fruit wet. Now, the wet mutation is not that great in my opinion, but this is the main selling point. That 1,000 bonus XP is the main selling point. So, I mean, but like every 11 minutes, like, I think there are better pets than this. So, in my opinion, I think the sea turtle belongs in 6th place. But anyways, it is time for the next one, which is the orangutan. Now, this is in 5th place. 1 second, I gotta unequip everything. And guess the ability for this pet. Well, the ability for this pet is, when crafting, each material used in the recipe has a 3.52% chance to not get consumed. And keep in mind, guys, this is actually a rare pet. Like, this is a rare pet, guys. This is not even that hard to get. It's actually kind of easy. So yeah, the thing about this pet, consider it being rare, literally means you can get a bunch of these and stack, and then you can basically like get your ingredients back over and over again quite easily. So for that reason, I'm putting it in 50s. But anyways, moving on to the next pet, which is the toucan. So here is the toucan. This is how it looks like. Honestly, pretty cute. But anyways, let's look at the stats. Okay, we're gonna look at the stats right over here. Grants all tropical plants within 25 studs a 1.5x size boost. Now that is massive, but it gets even better. Grants all tropical pets within 25 studs a 1.17x variance chance bonus. And that is honestly the craziest, because if you have 8 of these pets over here, it literally means that you get an 8 times variant bonus, and not only that, you get like a 10 times size bonus as well. So yeah, whatever it is, this pet is not to mess with. All right, this thing goes in 4th place, and for good reason, because number 3, 2, and 1 are honestly the craziest ones, which is the starfish being at number 3. Now, why the starfish? Well, I'm gonna show you right now, because this is honestly the most broken pet in the game. Like trust me, this pet is insanely broke, because what does it do? Well, it gains XP every second. And guess the rarity of this pet? Common. For this being a common pet, this literally makes any owl useless. Like, it literally makes any owl just mid compared to this. Like, this is broken, guys. I have a feeling this is about to get nerfed very badly. So when the update drops, which is probably right now actually, just use this pet, because this is gonna get nerfed. And you know what's crazy? Since it's a common pet, you can easily get a bunch of these and just stack, and then you'll get like a 40 30 XP per second pet. Like that's just crazy. Actually, no, you can't get like 8 of them, because one of the pets that you have equipped must be the one that you're trying to get XP from. But you get the point, guys. You get the point. Honestly, it's pretty broken. And now time for the next one, which is the Scarlet Macaw, which is famously known as the parrot. Now, this is one of those pets that are like a surprise because of how unique it is. Like, just take a look at how unique this thing is. Like, as you can see, every 12 minutes, it has a 15.69% chance to mutate a nearby fruit, applying the Verdant mutation. That's right. We got a new mutation out of nowhere, guys. Like, I have no idea how the devs just pulled out a random mutation out of nowhere on a parrot. Like, that is just crazy. And what does the Verdant mutation do? Like, what's the multiplier and all that? I honestly don't know, but this is honestly just insane. So whatever it is, just get this pet, because it's honestly really crazy. But anyways, that's not even the best pet, because the best one is the Mimic Octopus, which is honestly pretty obvious, because this pet over here is like, well, Mimic Octopus. It quite literally mimics something, and well, if you take a look at its ability, it quite literally does that. So every 20 minutes, it shapeshifts into an imperfect copy of another random pet in your garden with an ability and performs its ability. Now, what's crazy about this is like this benefits raccoon players so much. Like, oh my gosh, like this basically gives you another raccoon. So if you already have one raccoon, you're about to get another one in this update. So yeah, this thing like is insanely broken. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and of course, I will see you guys in the next one.